think I like the idea. I like the sign. It's a red, white, and blue sign, and I prefer to keep it all the same all the way up Stemmons Freeway.
But the problem is, it's not Stemmons in Denver.
No, well, I-35.
No, I mean, it's not uniforms right now. That's what I'm getting at. It's Stemmons and Signer, but it's not in Denver.
What is it in them?
I-35E and I-35W.
That's what it is here too, I-35, that's what I call it, but
No,
people call it
it's
Stemmons.
Stemmons is the address.
You look at the post office address, you read Stemmons.
But this wouldn't affect the addresses anyway.
No,
Correct. It's still gonna be, the addresses are gonna be the same, so if you're then you're still.
If we were affecting addresses, it would be a much more complicated
Yeah.
situation.
Well, you'd be upsetting a lot of people, you affect addresses, everybody's stationary in there, you know.
Converting
all have to be
tab
changed.
files, it's a code district, tab files, that's why I didn't want to make them.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. I would think this.
One thing I have on overthinking is that it's already called Stemmons Freeway. Why don't we call it, after we call it Liberty, why don't we call it Joe Bob's Highway? And after that, I don't know who Joe Bob is, same person with Liberty is, I guess. But that's where we got, you just keep doing it. 121's not calling anything right now.
No, it's kind of the same thing that the Tom Landry Freeway thing is. down there. You know, but I mean, it's the same thing, the same concept, it's just,
With Tom Landry, there wasn't he was called I-30.
it still is called I-30.
Right, but there was not another name to it.
That's fine.
Didn't it do something with Sam Rayburn here recently?
Well, that's a toll road, that's what they did, toll road. Just the toll road part. The business 121 isn't Sam Rayburn. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
It's just the toll road.
The reason I did bring up the other names, because I did have citizens actually ask us, well, what about, we call it Freedom Freeway, and we said, well, if we're not on the armed forces, why not call it the Armed Forces Freeway, which really does pay a tribute to, singles out, pay a tribute to armed forces. So that's the reason I threw that out there, because citizens have approached me, several people have approached me. I just want to put that in for them, that's what it says.
And they were doing it because they put plaza with a flag on it or something.
Liberty Plaza, right here.
Right. Which was recently done. We have one here in front of City Hall. That's just as important. And we didn't want to name all the streets. We named the streets Veterans Memorial or anything like that.
You know, to be honest with you, I kind of wish we were the first ones, we could have come up with a name for this. Sorry.
We had it before they did.
What's that?
The memorial out in front of City Hall.
Oh, no, I was talking about I-35. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, I was just
That was
saying,
my whole point.
I was just saying they started and then pushed it and.
And how come they didn't go to Dallas?
I don't know, Tim Herrick talked to me about it back in July, August. I thought it was a great concept. They said they're doing it. They'd already talked to Carrollton at the time.
Right.
And their city council was gonna approve, which they both have now. And, Mayor O'Hara was just talking about going
So that was
all
back
the way
in
north
July.
up to Denton.
So that was back
They've
in
been
July.
talking about it for a while.
And Carrollton had already decided they were gonna do it back in July.
The city council members that I know on City Carrollton said that they're gonna bring it up, it's gonna talk it, and they pretty much know that he didn't think anybody would, he pretty much thought it would pass, because knowing the other people on the council, which it did. And, but they didn't. No, they didn't have any other. It's kind of like me saying I'm gonna bring up 287G. I think I'm gonna be the only one to vote on it. All right, I mean, come on. And that is, so he knows the other people. And Mayor O'Hara, I know, talked to the Ron Branson, the mayor, and they kind of got it going that way. But I sent the email to Todd King on July 31st. I was looking at that today. And I guess we had a number of emails going back and forth with Kumar and Mr. Kumar and Morosky from Farmers Branch. He's your counterpart, right, sir?
Yes.
All right. And we just wanted to see what can get done, and I'm just glad that, when I talked to Mr. O'Hara about it, I said, I don't know, where it's gonna go. And he said he was gonna email all the mayors all the way up to Denton, which I think is what he did. And I'm glad you got that and on board, and I thought it was great. I'm just, so as long as it passes, that's what I'm pushing for. I think it's a great thing, and if we had started it, I can see us changing it, but I really don't wanna go Liberty for those two towns, and Freedom this town, and then the next town do some. They did start it, they did push it, and they went through the work of getting it going with the state. By the way, what do we know about, did they contact you anything about the state and what they've done?
No, not yet.
Okay. I know that Mr. O'Hara had mentioned that Mr. Borowski, if that's how you pronounce his name, over at Farmers Branch, was working out all the details, and that either the state's got a fund to do the toppers, or it might, I didn't hear anything about it costing us minimal, but the toppers would be, on top of where it says I-35 on those type of signs.
Service road, street signs.
I believe so.
There
Well,
are city
not
signs
on
already.
the street signs, it's on the highway. It's just, if you're driving down the highway, you'll see a sign that's just like Tom Landry Highway. It's actually right there on the highway. It's not on the service road, it's on the highway.
Yeah.
Freestanding sign as you're driving down.
Yep.
You see mile markers, you see Tom Landry Highway.
You have sign toppers and something.
Yeah, but it was like I-35 or business one, business whatever. And on top of that was the little Tom Landry. That's the picture that was sent to me. Maybe a part of those attachments, I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was a great thing to do, and I'm glad they started it. I'm kind of glad that they want us to continue doing that effort. It's an honorable thing, and I sure would like to get it through as smoothly as possible without any fights over names and stuff. I mean, fights is a bad word. Discussion, arguments, or disagreements about names. I'm done, sorry.
Yeah, it's, I don't know why it comes down to be, makes it easier to get everybody go north on Wood first.
It's just their immediate neighbor to the south, and they weren't even listed on
His whole plan was to go north, from what I understand. Maybe later on he'll say, hey, just go south too. I don't know.
And this isn't about who they're honoring, but, we got roads out there that we could name something else if we needed to. But this will be three names on 35.
What's the limit?
17, I guess. I think I checked, it was 17.
Technically, it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
Depending on what they-
I doubt if there's even one.
You got I-35, you got IH-35, you got I-35.
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking about the really different names. You got all the abbreviations for it.
South. There's kind of confusion after all the addressing. But again, it's the.
Yeah. And I still got a problem with agreeing with Flower Mountain. You slipped there. It's probably the same statement with Farmers Branch, because, well, all the other stuff that's going on. They've done in the last year or two. Just they're putting the burden on apartment owners to verify legal status.
That's what ordinance is about, for the renter to fill out a form and go to the city to get the permission to.
They started it with the
That's how they
owners.
started it, that's how they started
That's how they
it.
started, and they got thrown out on that one.
Well, they changed it to not get sued, but then they decided to.
Yeah, the change did not get sued.
No,
And
it
it
was,
was,
it was a compromise.
throwing the, I don't think a compromise would be the right word for that, but they decided not to do it, because it was costing them too much money. But, I just wonder if that's why they haven't gone it out. I don't know.
no, but as far
Well,
as.
let's don't discuss that part, let's just discuss the sign issue here.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't want to be doing the signs. Not on what it is, because we have